Well, good evening, everyone. This is Mike Bass back again with another forecast update for this April the 29th, 2026. I'm hoping everybody had a great Wednesday out there so far, but it's a great Wednesday evening. Hope everybody stay safe and well, and also enjoy the weather, because the only weather you got. Okay, in tonight's video, we're going to take a look at the storm system moving across the country. Your local forecast is included. The current watch and warning advisory map across the nation as well. Also, take a look at the Storm Prediction Center outlook for a couple areas with marginal risk of severe weather, and the Climate Prediction Center outlook 3 to 4 months ahead. And we're going to take a look at that in tonight's video. So make sure you subscribe if you have not already. Like these videos, share these videos, and let's continue to get the show on the road there, folks. Alright, you can see we're going to start off here in the south. We got a system stretching from Georgia back to Mississippi, Alabama, Louisiana to Texas, all the way into southern portion of New Mexico, also into the state of Mexico, the Baja region of California, down into southern Arizona and back into the Pacific Ocean. That will continue to just stream moisture in that direction to the east. Got a little clipper system here moving across portion of Virginia all the way into New York State, which will continue to move into Maine, New Brunswick, and Newfoundland. That kind of pushes off to the north and east. Got a little activity continue to push off the southeast coast. Got a little scattered activity across portions of the Rocky Mountains from California, Colorado to Wyoming to Montana, Idaho, Utah, and Nevada. And got another little storm system may move into Washington and Oregon State later on down the road. So going into your local forecast now, and it should roll out something like this here across the board. Okay, as you can see, we got a little bit of snow flying in portion of eastern Idaho, Wyoming, and mixed precipitation in Nevada, a little bit in California, Utah, southern Wyoming, stretching into Colorado, northern New Mexico. Got some flash flooding and heavy rain over Texas. Then we got thunderstorms and showers from western Missouri to Kansas to southern Nebraska to eastern Colorado to New Mexico, southeastern and eastern Arizona to Texas to Louisiana, Arkansas, to portions of the northern Gulf to northern Florida, Georgia, South Carolina, Atlantic coastal water, portion of southeast North Carolina. Then we got shower activity from Iowa to Missouri to Illinois, Indiana, Ohio, portion of Pennsylvania, West Virginia, Michigan, Wisconsin, northern Michigan, also New York State to Connecticut, Rhode Island, Massachusetts, New Hampshire, Maine, New Brunswick, southeast Canada. Got some mixed precipitation in New York State, northern Vermont as well. Otherwise, big dry high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area for your Thursday, which is the last day of April. Now we're going to roll into Friday forecast, which is the first day of May, and it should roll out something like this here across the board. Okay, got mixed precipitation portion of Oregon, a little bit of southern Utah, then Colorado, eastern Utah, northern Nevada. New Mexico. Got some pockets of heavy snow in southern Colorado and northern areas of New Mexico. And then got shower activity from eastern Arizona to New Mexico, stretching to North Texas, Oklahoma to Arkansas to northern Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, upstate South Carolina, Tennessee to North Carolina, Virginia. Then again Ohio, portion of Kentucky, then into West Virginia, Indiana, you included as well, DC, Pennsylvania, up to eastern Maine. Got some mixed precipitation in western Maine to northern New Hampshire, Vermont, much of New York State, northern Pennsylvania. Thunderstorms and showers for central and south Texas, northeast state of Mexico to Louisiana to Georgia, all the way into South Carolina, northern Florida, Atlantic coastal water. Got some heavy rain and flash flooding from Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, and into central Texas. Alright, otherwise, big dry high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area for your Friday. Alright, let's move on into the current watches warning advisory map for your location across the nation. And it should roll out something like this here across the board. Not too much activity to talk about, especially with the statements and portions of Vermont. Got some freeze watches in effect, portions of Virginia. Freeze and frosted products over areas of Michigan, Wisconsin, also in Minnesota. Also more freeze products over here in portion of Idaho, also in the Utah, and also Colorado. Got some winter weather advisory in the purple there as well, and it's winter storm warning for central and south Colorado, northern New Mexico. That's winter storm warnings. Severe thunderstorm watches and warnings in southwest Texas. Then again in eastern Texas, straight to Louisiana, southern Arkansas, also in Mississippi and Alabama. Got some river flood warnings in Alabama, Mississippi, Also got one flood advisory in Arkansas, more flood warnings in Missouri, Illinois, Indiana, Michigan, Wisconsin, and flood advisory with northeastern areas of Minnesota. Small craft advisory, gale warning from Maine all the way down to New York City, and then from Southern California to Washington State, Southern Hawaii and Chain Island, around the Alaska region, inland, high wind warnings in the yellow, and winter weather advisory in the purple. Alright, let's move on into the Storm Prediction Center outlook for day number 2. We have a marginal risk down here around Fort Stockton to Austin to San Antonio, general thunderstorm elsewhere from portion of Illinois to portion of southeast Idaho, northeastern areas of Utah, back to southeastern Arizona to Texas, northern Florida, southern South Carolina, southeast Georgia, around the Savannah, Georgia area as well. Tornado probability should look like this: less than 2% all areas, damage and winds less than 5%, large hail pretty much would be the dominant feature here across South Texas. Alright, here's a look at day number 3, which is Friday. We have a marginal risk pretty much along the Gulf Coast, stretching from Tallahassee, Florida, all the way over to New Orleans, Louisiana, Mobile, Alabama. Also across San Antonio to Houston to Corpus Christi, a marginal risk there. Charleston, South Carolina to just north of Orlando, back to Fort Stockton, general thunderstorm. Same over from Medford and Redding, Oregon and California areas. And then from Salt Lake City, Utah, over to Albuquerque, New Mexico to Denver, Colorado, just general thunderstorm. Probability rolls out like this. Should be around 5% along the Gulf Coast in South Texas. Alright, Climate Prediction Center. This is for the next 3 to 4 months ahead. It should roll out like this here in just a few minutes. Here we go. We got 3 to 4 week temperature. Not months, this is weeks. 3 to 4 week temperature outlooks. May 9th through the 22nd, 2026, issued on April 24th. Alright, the temperature: above normal temps out west, below normal temperature from areas of portions of the Dakotas down in North Texas, all the way to portion of western North Carolina, back into areas of Maine. Then again, equal chances for the Carolinas through central Texas, back into Montana, and then like I said, then from Florida to Texas to over to Washington, Oregon State, Idaho, portion of western Montana, California, you're included. Above normal temp, same around the Alaska region and the Hawaiian Chain Island. Alright, we got above normal precipitation across much of the nation from let me go back, from Maine to Texas to California to eastern Washington, Oregon State, and portion of Montana, all the way up to the Great Lakes region. We got below normal precipitation for central and south Florida, equal chances from central Florida up to southeast Georgia, along portions of the coastal Carolinas, then again through the Dakotas, Minnesota, portions of Montana, and in Washington, Oregon State, northwest California. Above normal precipitation across much of the Hawaiian Chain Islands up to the north. There we go. Keep going to the northwest, and equal to below normal across the Alaska region. Alright, well, I hope everybody enjoyed the video. Make sure you subscribe if you have not. Like the video, share the video. We'll catch you back in the next one. Have a wonderful Wednesday evening, folks. Take care, and also enjoy the weather, because the weather you got.